if you don't know, let me tell you. And I was asking a question. The bridge that the Ashanti regional minister and the Honorable Goja went and saw that, no, this bridge is breaking, and they fixed it. They didn't mix cement. I'm sure they put clay there. That is why I tell them that we didn't even mix cement. You people must be brought to classroom and taught governance. It is not about shouting. Let us go and open your books and look at it. Addison was printing 77 billion to Nanado. You people were enjoying your constituencies. They have managed. The only party that put 6 million Ghana cedis for communication. In the budget, I have that budget statement. They are talking.
6 million.
Yes. And Ablekuma. Let me tell you, I was a member of communication committee. We asked him, why are you sending this money? They share that money and chop like biscuits.
You don't have proof of that.
Please, I have a proof. Go and check.
I'm not referring to the amount. I'm referring to the sharing to like biscuit.
That's the biscuit. Yes. Who have they given it to? Kodo Ablekuma open like a communication bureau in Parliament. I am telling you what they did, and gathering people and giving them money to be talking in favor of MPP. I am telling you. Go and find out with my colleagues who were there whether Kodo Ablekuma did what I'm saying or not. By that time, Honorable Michael Kwe was the speaker. That is the mess in which they put us. People who were competent and managed this country well, they have spent $58 million and did the whole without the cathedral. And sometimes I get worried when I am with an MPP person debating because they don't look at their figures. They don't look at it, they should go and look at the figures. And then they tell us where these monies go. The 77 billion, the 52.5 billion transferred into unknown source by Ken Ofori-Atta. They couldn't ask him anything. And we are talking about performance of this government. In the first place, we are so disciplined that I will say, next time I'll bring you, I put all the mess within 7 months of Nanado. And then you compare within 7 months of His Excellency John Dramani, you see. It doesn't even take them 2 months before the 5 million oil issue came up. That corrupt practice. It doesn't take them even 2 months. Cash for seats, led by what? Honorable Lanchiremanti, Minister for Trade then. Those are the mess they started with. And immediately we saw those things, say, wow. Then Ken Ofori-Atta came with 2.25 Templeton bonds. Called his friends, gave them the opportunity. He calculated interest that he would pay them. They didn't open the books to allow for competition. That is the mess. Like Pastor Obama said, we saw horror film for 8 years. MPP government was a horror film. Everything destroyed. The 9 billion we want to recapitalize banks, Ken Ofori-Atta took this money and spent 25 billion. We are in debt. MPP people should not disturb us. They should join us to govern well. Because God, I promise you, in 2028,
yes,
we are not going to play videos of Baumia. We are going to use good governance to campaign.
Okay.
Good governance to campaign. How institutions are built. How Ghanaians feel. Why should our country be called Gold Coast? But we continue to be poor. We couldn't look at those things. Those are the things we have to do for our people. Your business must flourish. Your business must flourish. That is where we have Ghana. But when it's silo managed people or businesses, you are picking your people that you like and giving them positions and businesses and opportunities, leaving the rest.
All right.
That will not happen.
Okay.
We are not going to do that. Did you hear of free stress? Stress-free.
It's I don't want. Just note.
Let me learn.
I don't want.
I don't know whether it's very difficult to write.
No, it's okay. Let's move on. I'll come to you, sir.
You are having phone desk calculator and exercise to calculate for you. Allow me to speak. The youth are enjoying those money. They are enjoying the money. That is the fact. He said we have not done anything. Didn't you see the youth on the social media enjoying the free money? They are. And we are giving them another opportunity because they are Ghanaians. Look at the national service. We have broilers or the chicken being sold. The maize is coming. Put them in good use. We give you the national service. That
one is something that's been happening.
It has been happening. Yeah. Even it has started with us. Well, wait.
No, it didn't start with you.
Oh, during the Mahama's first term.
Okay.
Go check. Okay. Go check. Now, we give you the national health insurance and you appointed people who tend to be chicken and they are brooding eggs, just like that. 81,000 ghost names. That is what we have now. We are dealing with 81,000. And people were taking Ghana money. It is in your government. A mess we've been under. A horror film we've watched. Always dreaming and waking up with sweat. We want Ghanaians to feel this government. And I'll call on everybody. MPP, let us support the government. Okay. And whatever government does and it is not good, I also say it. If it is not good, if you mention this and this, and if it is not good, it is not good. Right. The time I grabbed that case came with Sami Jemfi, I said, oh, he himself, our brother came out to say that, oh, it was a mistake. It was after.
And since you said that if it's not good, you talk about it.
Yes.
Let's take let's just watch this video.
Okay.
And then when we return,
if it is not good, I'll talk about it right now. No stand.
All right. Okay. Let's watch this.
Because you know I'm not a small boy.
That's the video. That's how that's what's happening to how I put it on the floor. That's what's happening there. And how Kumsin. Yeah, that's how how Kumsin. That's how Kumsin there. And this is one of his boys, and just credit the video to Magika. No, we're still not done there. And that's how Kumsin.
What's your thoughts around the process so far?
And this is a reaction afterwards.
I don't know why here they want to do intimidation. The people are ready to come and vote for a few years. You are intimidating them. You are sharing money and still intimidating. What's your problem?
We saw somebody shout at you to leave the polling station. Is that why you're referring to as intimidation?
The polling station belongs to him.
To leave the
force
station.
Why are they also here? Why are they also here?
So clearly they are trying to intimidate your camp.
And we cannot be intimidated. We are not ready. We don't allow them to.
Have you reported to the police?
The police is there. We've reported to them. We told them. They have seen all that is going on. They think because they are in power. Yes, we are ready. We are in opposition. We are ready to face them.
Interesting.
They'll vote for you. So we are confident that our policies would speak for us. Our track record will speak for us. At least we've been 6 months in office, and Ugandan will bear witness that a dollar that was 17 cedis is now 10.3 cedis. The petroleum prices are now 11 Ghana cedis. At least things are coming down. If not for anything at all, go to the market and check the prices of goods. Our 100-day manifesto has been fulfilled. No fee stress, we have done it. The Jumaura program, we've launched it. Apprenticeship, we've launched it. These days, jobs are not even sold again. They are advertised. We advertise. If you are qualified, you apply and you get it. And so the days of impunity are over. Just this morning, the police assaulted one of you, a journalist. As we speak today, as we speak now, the Interior Minister has ordered that the police officer be interdicted. He has been interdicted. That is democracy, and that is a man who means well for the country. If you remember, I was West Wagon. The media men and NDC people were assaulted. Nothing was done. Even after the commission's report, President didn't take action. But GM is demonstrating that he means well for this country. And if the MPPs are afraid of a third term, if they are afraid of a third term,
do you think that the fact that this constituency is supposed to be an MPP stronghold, do you think that it's going to put some kind of fear in your candidates?
Kwesi was a stronghold of the MPP. We want Kwesi Mintim. Okaikwe, Kion's place. Okaikwe North. No, Okaikwe North. Okaikwe Central. Kion's place. Yeah, so Kion's constituency, that's around the Taifi. Okaikwe Central was MPP. It's NDC now. Many other constituencies were MPP. They are NDC now. So those days of the Omo to party, we are MPP, are over. These days Ghanaians are discerning and they want to see what you do for them. Are you not tired of the impunity of the last 8 years? Everyone is tired. Now we are happy. At least, if not for anything, go to the Zongo communities. Look at our Zongo mothers happy. You know why? Because Hajj used to be 75,000. This year it was reduced. Because now they have 3 holidays. Because now the Zongos have seen hope. So they are happy.
You have so much in store for the youth. We've just been talking to some youth earlier, and they are talking about infrastructure, they are talking about job creation, they are talking about healthcare. You as a youth coordinator that you are here and you are calling on them to vote. What will you want to promise them with when they vote for NDC candidates?
We would look for more jobs for them. We will build more hospitals because we have a track record of that. We built Ridge, we built Bank of Ghana, and so many other hospitals. So we'll do more. Schools, on record, no government has built more schools than us. We can admit that there's a government that has renamed more schools than us, but no government has built more schools than us. And we'll continue to build and not just rename.
We have just been talking to the youth coordinator, of the current government, Mr. Malik Basintelli, who have just been going out some of the polling stations to monitor how event is going, how the elections is ongoing. He's assuring the youth. If you look just in front of me, there are a lot of NDC youth who are just behind him, giving him support, and he's promising the youth jobs. He's promising the youth health facilities. He's promising the youth a lot of what they desire from the MP, and he's assuring them that once they vote for an NDC candidate, the party will be able to fulfill all their promises in terms of infrastructure, in terms of healthcare, in terms of job creation. So we are still here. We are still here at Adam Mami Awoshi DVLA polling station, and we've just been honored to speak to the youth coordinator, Mr. Malik Basintelli. He's been going round, he's still going round, and he's very positive that it doesn't matter. The era where we said this is the stronghold of the party is over. He believes that this time round, NDC is going to pick the seat, and whatever the youth want at this particular constituency, he and his government, they are going to provide it for the youth here. We are still here at DVLA, Adamami, Awoshi polling station. We'll bring you more details as and when it unfolds.
So again, that was Humu there, and if we have the Hawa Kumsin video, I'll be glad if we can get that video again. Let's play that video again and say exactly what happened. Yes, so this what happened to Hawa Kumsin. Was attacked by some thugs there, and that's her on the floor. That's her on the. And then policemen quickly had to come in to whisk her away. All right.
Yeah, George, you asked me.
An unfortunate incident there, very unfortunate, very unfortunate. And you said that if it's not good, you're going to talk
before the
about
video,
it.
I told you that
Yes.
we don't want that.
Yeah.
She's a respected former member of parliament. And so, to me, it's very unfortunate. It shouldn't have happened at all. It's not good. So, the police, the videos are there.
Yeah.
They should get the people. Let's know who are these guys who just came in there and then brutalized.
This is just 19 polling stations.
No, it is too bad. It is too bad. It is too bad. And look, she's an elderly woman now.
Yeah.
Treating her like this, she's no more young. Anything can happen. I'm sorry for her. It's not good.
It's quite unfortunate. Right. Yeah. Let me pick a final thought and move to our next subject.
You ask some questions. My brother was saying something, and because he's a former member of parliament, he was here some figures saying that under the MPP government we've allocated about 6 million Ghana cedis to the communication for them to go and chop free.
I have a statement in my house.
Well, yes, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. But what I'm trying to also draw your attention to, the current budget, which you have it in your phone, just Google and see. You will see that 6 million was allocated to the communication director that you are complaining. No, but 78 million Ghana cedis has been allocated to the government machine.
You are doing wrong interpretation.
I'm coming. Whether wrong interpretation or I'm only drawing your attention to this.
Statement to see
so if you deduct 6 million out of 78 million Ghana cedis that have been allocated to the office of Felix Ofosu-Kwati for communication purposes? Is it that they are sharing it at the Jubilee House? Are they sharing it at Granite in the Jubilee House? Propaganda wouldn't work.
No.
When you are propagating like this, you are not making the people to understand the use or the purpose of that particular money that was given to the ministry. If the money that
where are
given
the
to a
information services department people take their salary? Those are the people under him. You people, you can go learn how to read the budget.
Under who?
No. We can't allow this. What are you talking about? That's not what he's talking about. Go and see. You should know how to read the budget. You should know how to read the budget.
Earlier, you were not
Information ministry. Information ministry. Where are they taking their salary? Where are they taking their salary?
I'm coming.
I said, where are they taking their salary? Those who working under Minister of Information, where are they taking their salary? When you mention 78 million, where are they taking their salary? You don't know. Go and check.
Honorable.
Go and check. They're under him.
Honorable.
Yes, boss.
Earlier when you were speaking.
No. You know the time is up. If I don't correct this iniquity,
who told you that?
It is an iniquity.
The time is not up.
That is their behavior.
Oh, the time is not up.
At least I have the opportunity to know how to read the budget. I have the opportunity. So I'm giving you information.
You are an honorable person.
Very good information.
Please.
The people in the Minister of Information that Kojo Ponkruma was heading, where do they take salary? Where do they take salary? You don't know.
Please, one at a time.
We have to tell them the truth.
Just hold on, please. Please.
This is just a coup.
No, please, one at a time. Okay, one at a time. If you have some clarification to make, just let me know. But one at a time. You were not happy earlier when he was doing that, so I wouldn't want you to.
The thing is that this is why it's information.
No. We don't. I don't.
Which one is misinformation?
I say it's information. I don't say misinformation. I'm just giving information.
Let's hear you quickly, please.
You see, I just want I just draw his attention to that it's not that the money allocated to a ministry is a purpose for him to go out there and share the money among Ghanaian people or the parties. So that is not the issue.
Note it, please.
The 78 million Ghana cedis that everybody, it was even bigger than some ministries. A ministry that was there to serve a purpose of this country, 3 ministers combined were not even allocated this particular amount. But that amount has been allocated to one particular person. Is it that he's sharing at the Jubilee House that you have taken your own? Is it that he's sharing a Jubilee House for all party members to come and take? Let's not reduce the argument to that particular extent. So, my brother, if you are talking about a government performance,
let's move to
the government performance, you cannot compare this particular 7 months government to a particular government that has performed so well that they renew our mandate in 2020.
Oh, you know that?
Yes, they renew our mandate in 2020.
So why then were you accusing this same government that under 7 months they've not done anything? If you know very well that you can compare them.
That has not been marked. Our government was we did our job and it was marked. The results came and we won in 2020.
And so
in their 7 months.
And so wait before you start criticizing.
So I shouldn't criticize. Wait till the 4th year.
You were saying that yours at least you went through the mark.
He is rather comparing their symbolic performance to the MPP government.
For how many years?
And the MPP government. So if you know you haven't even been in the office for 1 year, why do you compare it to a government that has performed for 8 years?
The petrol price.
Which petrol price? I'm coming. The petrol price that he's talking about, it will come to catch up with them.
Oh.
You were the very people who were telling us that what do you call it? Iran and then Israel's war is affecting the petrol price. Is that also?
Yes.
Why were you not doing something about it?
Okay.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that our government performance, the record time. Even though there are certain things that our government did that was not in favor of the Ghanaian people. The Ghanaian people were displeased about whatever we have done. Is that also?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that a government did not perform.
Okay.
And you will not be able to catch up with our government if it comes to performance.
Okay.
And if we are to go by sector by sector, to tell you the performance of the MPP government, in the lifetime of NDC, you will never get that record in an MPP. Okay. You see, MPP government performed so well, but government, maybe the Ghanaian people, what they wanted from the government to do for them, the economic indicators, and then maybe the, what do you call it, the banking sector cleanup, and other things, they were not happy with it. That doesn't mean that the MPP government didn't perform. So for you to sit down here and ridicule that particular government,
despite the performance of the NPP government, you still argue that they performed.
Despite the what?
The performance at the end of the 2024 election of the NPP government, you still argue that the government performed well.
Oh yes, of course, we performed very well. I told you that
you are separating the outcome of the election from what the performance of the NPP was.
That is what I'm saying. That
yes,
Ghanaian people are not that gullible.
Okay.
Ghanaians gave us mandate for 4 years.
Yes.
When you perform for 4 years, they will renew your mandate.
Okay.
We performed for 4 years. Ghanaians renew our mandate based on the performance in the first 4 years. The second 4 years we came, they were not satisfied with whatever we have done, and they voted against us. You are just in 7 months into government, and you have nothing to show in your record books. And you are now telling me that it is much better than the previous government.
Thank you, sir.
So my brother,
let's talk about Gold Board, and I mean, for again our viewers and our listeners too, we're taking you in and out of Ablekuma North and in the 19 polling stations when we get any news updates to that effect. But the program that you're watching now is the Weekly Press Review. The Weekly Press Review is a program that we run with usually on Fridays, where we get you stories that have made headlines within this particular week under review. One of the major news items and the major news headlines got to do with the rerun of 19 polling stations in Ablekuma North constituency, where currently the exercise is going on as we speak. It started 7 this morning. We've picked reports from there. Unfortunate incidents coming in there. Beating of journalists, beating of some party officials by thugs. The police issuing a statement interdicting an officer that beat up the journalist. Among other interesting events also happening there in Ablekuma North, especially in those 19 polling stations. We'll move to our next item. But as and when we get any other development, we'll be taking you back to that constituency, focusing on the 19 polling station. The other item is got to do with the Gold Board, and those who report illegal gold dealers leading to their arrest will receive 10% of the value of the seized precious metal or its equivalent in cash. This is according to President John Dramani Mahama. He said that the whistleblowers arrangement was part of the stringent new measures to combat smuggling of gold from the country, in addition to other punitive sanctions such as hefty fines and imprisonment. The president spoke during the launch of the Gold Board Task Force to ensure that that space is solely kept clean and we don't have anyone smuggling these precious metals out. Robert Sharma, I'll start with you on this particular stretch.
Yeah, I think it's a way of institutional strengthening. Ghana today, we've realized that the gold that we have, for which they are calling us gold posts,
yes,
we can administratively leverage on it to solve our economic problems. And it has started earnestly from January 7, when the Gold Board was put up. The Gold Board is a semblance of Cocoa Board, where when they see you smuggling cocoa from this country, they will arrest you. And so you pluck your cocoa, you sell it to the CMB Cocoa Marketing Board or LBC's local buying company. And then the government will send it abroad to go and take dollars. It's the same, it's a semblance here. And so we've realized as a nation that with the coming in of the Gold Board, the activities, Ghana government buying gold from Ghanaians and preventing the foreigners to participate in this, brought in a lot of forex, because we buy the gold with cedis at the local market, and then we send it abroad to take dollars or pound sterling, whatever it is. And so you realize now that the economic environment is stable and serene, in which case our brothers and sisters who are Ghanaians who want to do business outside this country and they need dollars, they don't suffer anymore. And so if that sign has started showing up, what must we do? We must strengthen that institution. And that is what brings about the what? The inauguration of the what? The Gold Board Task Force. And it is very, very good. And look at what His Excellency said, that if you are able to get these people who come to buy, look, our gold and smuggle it out of this country, you take 10% share of that. Now, that is very good. Why do we do it? Why did he say so? The Chinese, the Indians, they are in the bush buying our gold. They don't pay anything to the government. And then they will take it away. Then they will be enjoying whilst we are suffering. So the best thing to do is to put the system, a very good, robust system in place that you cannot come into this market and buy and go. Now, the reason why I also appeal to the youth and Ghanaians to let us join hands on this is that today traders are crying that Chinese people are bringing good to come and sell at what they shouldn't sell.
Yes.
Do you get me right?
Yes.
They are becoming retailers, which should not be the case. So if you allow the gold market to be like that, we will be at the losing position. And that is very, very bad for us. So I'll call on all well-meaning Ghanaians to let us join hands. Because when these people buy the gold, it is your child who suffers. You don't get the school, buildings or materials or the infrastructure will not be there. The roads will not be there. So it is a good thing. Let us join hands. No matter what, I know no matter what we do, there will be some iota of politics to be playing in. But at the end of it, let us look at the core aim, reason for which this task force is established. If we can take it that we can get about 1 million tons of gold, or less than that, 1,000 or 5,000, and we sell it ourselves and make money. That is why the law is saying that Ghanaian, you go and register and have the license to do what? To do that business. George, it is a good business. If you calculate, if you can do every week, through the aggregators, if you are attached to a particular aggregator and you are lucky, they can give you some money to go and buy, bring it to them, you take your interest. So it becomes a full business. We need to establish it for the youth of this country because it is not everybody who will be going to school. Okay. It is not everybody who will be working at the government setup. But this is an avenue that a Ghanaian youth or a Ghanaian can make money. So let us support it and make sure it works well for all of us.
It's a gold board task force. So let's wrap up on that.
Yeah, it's a very good initiative that the previous government started. You remember Bank of Ghana in collaboration with PMMC that they need to buy the gold locally.
That means the gold reserves, yeah.
So that made us accrued about 28 tons
yeah,
of gold in our reserves. And what was it is that we use our local currency to buy the gold. And then when we need the hard currency, then we go and then exchange or buy a sell, and then we bring in to save our city. That was the main reason for putting that up. This government came in, they want to continue, and the PMMC was resurfaced or re-metamorphosed to gold board. So now the gold board is in existence. They put up a policy and they said they are going to license people to go out there and buy the gold. So it means that if you have your gold and you want to sell, you have to sell to the authorized license person. When you do it without that, you can be arrested. So they have put up task force and informers across all areas where they deal with gold. So when you see that, you inform the task force and you'll be given a percentage out of what has been retrieved. To me, my fear here is that gold is not like cocoa, that a sack is too big for you to carry. Is that not so? So when you are carrying a sack of cocoa,
it's very obvious.
It's obvious that you are smuggling. But with gold, when it's in your pocket, it's very difficult for you to know, or for somebody to know that you are carrying gold across. So the difficulty is that if we are not giving them a good price, likely the percentage or even the gold accumulation that we want to accumulate per year, we may not be able to meet it. Because these people out there who are going to search for gold are not being given incentives. Like cocoa, you give them incentives. you give them what they call chemicals. You give them some kind of monies and other things to invest in that particular thing, and then they retrieve. When they retrieve, they sell back to the government, and the government can then also deduct from it. Gold is not like that. They go out at their own risk, get their gold, and they sell it to whoever they want to sell to. And the government has put a ban on that. So now, if I go out there and get my gold, and it's been a very good, what do you call it, kilograms that I've gotten, and I want to sell. If the price of Cote d'Ivoire is much higher than Ghana, and I want to sell, do you think I'll sell it to the licensed buyers in Ghana? And taking it out to Cote d'Ivoire, what are the measures that you use to know that this person crossing to Cote d'Ivoire is carrying gold in his bag? So, smuggling cocoa, gold out of the country will be much easier. So what we need to do is let's peg our price to our neighboring countries where gold can easily be smuggled to. You get it? And see if our prices are better off. Then the people will be compelled to give it to us. Okay. Because anybody that extracts gold needs profit. Is that not so? So if your price is very attractive, the person will sell it to you. But if your price is down, look at today, the people are complaining that they used to sell a kilogram or a ton of cocoa, of gold. A ton of gold was sold about 12,000 Ghana cedis, and today it has been reduced to about 8,000 Ghana cedis. And they are complaining out there. So if they see to it that other neighboring countries' prices are up and they are better than Ghana price, they may not give it to us. No matter how the security you put out, if I get it at extracting point, then I put it in my pocket. How will you know that the security men you put out there, how will they know that I'm carrying gold? Or if I meet you in your house and I want to sell a gold to you, I come to your room and then give the gold to you and then take my money. Who will know that you have bought a gold from me? Gold buying is different from the smuggling of cocoa and other items that we use, put them in a bag or in a sack, that somebody can investigate to find out that you are smuggling gold. Gold is not like that. So once we are putting measures to get our gold, maybe purchase much more gold in Ghana using our local currency, we must also be careful with the kind of price tag that we are giving to them.
Pricing is key.
It's very, very key. So to me, it's not a bad idea, but the people, one thing that I'm also worried is when you go to Takwa and eat enclaves, those guys who were gold buyers, you can, Takwa like this, like if you go there and count, you can count more than 300 or more than 400 offices that are being closed down. Those people, their livelihood is something that they may not open their office, but they may be operating. You understand?
Yeah.
Those people have their employment. That was their source of livelihood. It has been closed down. You go to Abosu, you go to Bugosu, you go to Wasa Kropong, and then other areas that I know. All offices have been closed down. And what are they doing to those people? Are they going to me? What I wanted the government to do is that allocate those who were buying, allocate them. They are already in the system. Register them and make it official.
Is that not what has happened?
No, they've recruited new people.
No, there were some.
New people altogether. I'm telling you this.
Those who go and buy.
No, those who were buying and selling.
Yes.
Those who were buying and selling, agents who were buying and selling, are not the same people who have been.
But it was open that they should come and just come register.
I'm telling you this because I'm from that place.
No, that is not.
And most of them are complaining.
But that was in the communication that the gold board issued.
See, let me tell you, the offices that I'm talking about.
If you remember, the deadline was even extended.
I'm saying something. I'm saying something. You see, we are doing, we are in government, and we are politicians as well.
Yes.
Saying something out there will be different from what you are operating. Do you get what I mean?
Anyway.
You can open a nomination. Anybody can come in. But once the person is coming in, there is no any camera setting in for you to know that the person is indeed going to be admitted.
What you are saying is that these people might have put in the process to acquire a license, but they were not given.
Well, of course, some of you guys
totally different.
I have a lot of friends in Takwa and other areas. They are complaining. They've not gotten access to even the form. let alone feel it for them. Yes, of course.
On the site too.
Do you get it?
It's on the site too.
Oh, it's not about.
No, it is not always that we have.
No, he's telling
what
us
I'm telling you. What I'm telling you.
I'm also telling you an experience.
That's fair enough.
That is your opinion.
On the net.
That's fair enough.
That is your opinion.
It is not from the things on the net. Why will you come and say that it's difficult? It is only when Bawumia want to be a candidate that I find it
I'm coming to ask you one simple thing. We'll use it as an analogy to conclude this particular matter. You remember the COVID-19 money that was shared to the market people? You remember that particular, I've forgotten the name of that particular, the money that was shared to the market people. You remember that money? The forms were online. Nobody was to fill a hard form and send it to the office. You fill it online, the machine will capture, and then your money will be reimbursed through to your office without even knowing you. These people made a lot of noises. You were on radio station making noise. That putting it online was just a camouflage, but we were registering people behind the scene. You said it. So were you a hypocrite by then? So let me tell you something. You said it. You said it. No, not me. I'm not saying me.
Let's be wrapping up. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
you said all these things. Today you are here. Justify that once they put it online, everybody has access to it. But what I'm trying to tell you is on the ground. What is happening on the ground that I'm telling you? Okay. I have a lot of friends who are engaged in this particular business.
But they have
and they've been complaining.
Okay.
Look, you have some correspondents in Western region. Right. So try and get some of them. They'll get 2 people to interview them on TV, on your TV.
Okay.
And they'll admit and they'll tell you the process they've gone through and they've not had access.
All right.
Don't tell me that everybody has access to whatever is online. They did it and didn't get. Their offices have been closed down. They are chasing them like thieves. And their business has gone down. And all of them are complaining. You are sitting on national television to tell them that they are lying.
I said, you don't know how.
Thank you.
I beg you. Let me make this plain to the public.
It's becoming messier.
See, I have friends who went through the process is really robust. Now, the forms are, you go to police station, they will take your fingerprints and all those things. So what do you mean by political issue over there?
Okay.
Did you do that? They don't do that.
I'm not a good
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can't just, you have to lead your people. You come to Accra, you have to lead your people to do the right thing.
And before you draw your curtains
down. The thing is on the net.
Before you draw your curtains down.
The thing is on the net.
He said his
For
friend.
Kenoforeta to run away from this country,
For his friends to get access to them. No, for his own friends to get access to this particular legislation.
Who have that? MP people, I know them.
Who are those? Mention it.
Shall I mention?
Yes.
You are part. You are part.
So we're done for today's edition of the Weekly Press Review. And the earlier video we played there, that's that of that's Howard Kumsin. I would like to credit I think Channel 1 TV and then Baba Adams, where we got those videos from. This program will continue same time next week, but we are not done with the coverage of the rerun of the 19 polling stations in Ablekuma North, which is currently going on. Alan will be taking us through for the rest of the day till 5 o'clock, where we get to know who the Member of Parliament for Ablekuma North will be. My name is George Sapo. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of our programs. As I stated, we are not done with the coverage. We are live on television. We are live on radio. We're also live on the internet. Have a good day. Good afternoon. Bye-bye.